Hello everyone, this is Ryan here. Welcome back to my channel called Exploring Kelowna. It is October 2nd, 2024. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing more videos around Kelowna as well. I'm going to be doing some more fall photos. Videos, I meant photos too. So anyway, I picked out the streets I want to go to. So, I mean, this one is Thompson. The second one is, I think, Bernard Avenue. I'm going to go down. I'm going to take the bus. It's a bus route I can take to get to Bernard Avenue, and I'm gonna take that bus over to Bernard Avenue and then get off there, and then just go. I'm gonna go past what's that part? I'm gonna go past I think Birch Road maybe, and get off there, and then walk down the big hill. And I don't know if anybody knows Bernard Avenue. Bernard Avenue is it's a back road through Kelowna. And yeah, so yeah, I'm still thinking about it. So I'm gonna show you this street for now, and then after I've done this video, I'm gonna see if I have enough time. I might be able to just take a little I'll save enough time, but still how things go. But yeah, I'm gonna do a video downtown Kelowna to shoot some just some beautiful fall photos, videos. Keep saying photos. Yeah. So, and also I've been doing the west side because there's some good photo. I've been doing some pictures of the fall leaves over there. Yeah. So one street I went down is Bushy Road. Another street I went down is just the Lakeview Heights area. I've been just in that area only. Glen Rose's, I haven't been in Glen Rose yet, but I bet there's some fall colors up there. I haven't been up there. Now, it's a little ways from here to Glen Rosa. I can't go up there very often, but once I do, I can go up there. And yeah, it's just really hard for me because I live in Kelowna. It's hard for me to get to the west side sometimes. You know, I don't know if anybody knows the Wilmar Bennett Bridge is always backed up with traffic, but you know, I don't have any issues. I can walk, but yeah, it's just a quite a long walk from here to Glen Rose. It's like 5 hours. So, you know, I can easily take the bus up to Glen Rose. I got no issues. But I want to explore like Kelowna a little bit, like all the fall colors in Kelowna, and then I'll make my way over to West Kelowna again. But I did some fall colors. I have another channel called Exploring West Kelowna, so you know you can check that out. And yeah, I encourage everybody to go vote too. Vote for Conservative. Yes, because you know what? I don't know. The Liberal and I don't know. Just talking about the election here. So the Liberal NEP haven't done much. It's been issues in West Kelowna. People have been vandalizing stuff over there. Just always, it's insane. I can't really give too much details, but these guys are out in West Kelowna at night. I talked to some residents over there, and they're quite concerned. They've been getting stuff stolen, houses breaking into. Kelowna too. I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but it was pretty insane. Yeah. So our Liberal NEP is just not working out, and you know I do encourage everybody to vote on October 19th, and you know, yeah, we need a better government knows what they're doing. Yeah, this is from the wind, so the wind's just pushing out the leaves. That the city should be should be a city's. The city should be doing this. They should be clearing the leaves off of the you know where like off the road here. I mean, it's the city. The city owns these streets here. The city of Kelowna owns these streets, and it should be, you know, just going out with a sweeper and sweeping these. Now, it's been not the case. So. Yeah, I've been having to do that myself. You know, raking the leaves from my yard. Well, I don't want it down the drain. I don't want, because what happens? All these leaves will go down, because it'll pile up on the catch basin, and the water can't go down if we get a big storm. So that's the one thing I need to encourage everybody is to just to make sure the catch basins are clear. I'm gonna show that. Go around the corner here. Yeah, this is Metro Road here, by the way. So I showed that little drain there. They need to be. Same thing in West Kelowna. I showed that the drains need to be cleared. I mean, see there. I know the city there been sweeping the leaves. So I think the city of West Kelowna knows what they're doing over there. I think the city over there knows what they're doing. City of Kelowna. They need to do some more work. Yeah, see this right here? This is what you don't want. You don't want these blocking that, because that means the water can't travel down this if the leaves are in the way, because it'll just get blocked. That's another issue. So please make sure you move the leaves away from the catch basin, because the water will start to not go anywhere, and you don't want that. So you want to clear that catch basins. That's all. That's all. I'm just let everybody know. Yeah, and please do vote. It's on October 19th. It's federal election day. I was in West Kelowna yesterday and had a look at these little signs that tells you, who's running for different parties, like for elections. So the one in West Kelowna, he's very interesting. What's his name? Stephen McCall. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty interesting. So yeah, Conservatives, I don't know. And then the NDP, it's just for BC, so NDP could be okay. Talking to some of my family, and they said NDP is okay for BC. So here in Kelowna, it's different. West Kelowna, it's West Kelowna and Peatsen. That's what they deal with over there. That was over there yesterday. So they deal with West Kelowna and Peatsen. That's what those guys deal with. But here in Kelowna, Spar Kelowna, it's Kelowna Mission. So but if you just before Lake Country, it'll be Kelowna Lake Country. So here it's Kelowna and Mission. So that's what they deal with here. This part. Yeah, right here it's Kelowna. Here in Kelowna, it's Kelowna. Yeah, here this part of Kelowna, it's Kelowna Mission. But in West Kelowna, if you're just on the west side, it's West Kelowna Peatsen. That's what these guys deal with. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, so we'll see how these guys do. When this election, when they win the election, see how they do. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Now the Conservatives will just a big sign that says Conservatives will fix it. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, oh, the leaves. Look how this is from the wind. The wind has knocked the leaves down. Yeah, so off of Thompson Road. Now we're on Mitchell here. Yeah, I don't know when Fortis put these lines in. That's pretty interesting now on Mitchell Road here. I don't know when. Yeah, I think these lines were built. Oh my God, Fortis said that when these were built in the 1970s. Oh my God, and they were fixing the ones on Graham Road, and one of the lines they were while they were putting the new ones on, it snapped and it burnt one of their fingers. It's insane. This copper wire for the power, like the power lines, the copper wire, metal wire. It's dangerous. So the Fortis Power Crews here, Fortis BC Power Crews, they're fixing, putting new lines on, and then one of the lines actually started to, yeah, it was really dangerous. It was deadly. Like the copper power lines were snapping as they were taking the old lines down and putting the new lines up. Hey, that's why our power went off for about a good few hours. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so Fortis is doing. So on Grand Road, they were putting the new lines up, and yeah, and then as they were doing that, it was dangerous because these lines were old. They were copper. These lines here, I'm not sure if they're copper, but yeah, they eventually they'll. I don't think they need to do them right now, but yeah, the copper lines were snapping as they were putting new ones on. So that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, so Fortis is they're a company as well. They do gas and electricity here, which is pretty cool. And yeah, Kelowna's not on BC Hydro for electricity, so if everybody's sick and tired, they want to be on BC Hydro. Kelowna is the one city that's not on BC Hydro. No, they're not for electricity. It's all for Fortis. For power and electricity, for electricity and gas, it's Fortis. West Kelowna is not Fortis for electricity. They're BC Hydro. Now, I mean BC Hydro. I mean, not saying bad about BC Hydro. BC Hydro's good too. They're not that bad of a company either. They're similar to Fortis. With BC Hydro, if you install a new air conditioning unit, they give you a rebate. Same as Fortis. So that's pretty interesting. These power companies will give you a rebate if you install a new AC unit or a heating system too. Yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, so Fortis is American. They're a different company than BC Hydro, and yeah, it's interesting when they're working on the lines on Grand Road. One of the lines snapped on, like, that's dangerous. You know, the copper lines that they used back in the 70s for that old, and you know, they were just, I think they were taking them down, and they snapped while the Forest BC power crews were just taking the old lines down, putting new ones up. It just snapped on them, and that's pretty deadly right there. And I'm kind of glad Fortis they did a good job on it. They yeah, they had to shut the power off, you know, for safety reasons, because for one, it's, you know, it's dangerous. Like when you're working with electricity like that, it's dangerous. You gotta shut the power off before you work with electricity like that. And then second of all, have copper lines like that snapping, breaking on you, and then causing fingernail, like causing, like, you know, kind of burn your finger. That's kind of scary. Yeah, these guys were wearing gloves, but still they can feel the heat going through their gloves because the copper from these lines were breaking, because it's so, the lines that they had on Graham Road, they were old. It was such old power lines that Forest BC had to do some work. They had to do some work because the power kept going off. There was something to do with the copper, and then they put lithium type of metal for the, you know, the power lines, right? Yeah, so you can see here Fortis put a new pull up. So yeah, once in a while they have to shut the power off for a few hours, and then they have to restraighten all the lines. It takes them a while, and then yeah, I guess you can see they added a new pole there and some lines. Yeah, I noticed with BC Hydro too, they've been doing the same thing there. Yeah, so yeah, so you can see right here. Yeah, you can see it says Fortis BC. So yeah, the power here, it's all Fortis. Electricity and gas is all Fortis. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now Fortis is American. They do power in the United States is on Fortis as well. And yeah, see these lines here. That's what Fortis is doing with on Graham Road. And yeah, I guess as they were taking those lines down, it snapped, and then yeah, it's dangerous. And the power crews, yeah, so I don't know what happened, how the lines snapped like that, but the Forest BC crews told me that when they were working on lines on Graham Road, it's back in like 1970, like that's when you can see some of these poles here. These lines here, these are like really old. And they were working on one of these lines, and the lines, like, this is copper right here. They were on one of these copper old power lines, and as they're putting the new lines on, it snapped on one of them, and it caused like one of their finger to kind of get really hot. So that was crazy. That's why I had to that's why they leave the power off for quite a while. So we were in the dark for quite a while. But I mean, it is for this. They had to do the work, right? I mean, I said to Forrest, you guys did a good job. Appreciate you guys working on these new power poles or power lines, or yeah. So yeah, these lines here, you know, they really should put the lines underground. You know, I really do think that any power company, you know, they should put the lines underground. But I mean, it's not my choice. It's up to Fortis. But Fortis is American. Yes, they do power in the States. All in the States is Fortis. So actually pretty cool. Now Fortis, yeah, it's cool that Fortis does power in. They're powering the Kootenays, Kelowna here, Penticton's on Fortis, Summerland. So it's actually pretty cool. All right, guys, thank you everything for watching. Subscribe to my videos. Happy. What is it? Thursday. What is it? Today is Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. I'll talk a little bit about Kelowna and what utilities we're on, and just about the beautiful city that we live in. And our mayor here is Tom Dyer. Just let everybody know if you're gonna move to Kelowna. Like the mayor, I don't know the city council names. I know Rick Weber. Yeah, Yeah, he's the city council. Alright guys, take care, thanks for watching.